What's up? We're here. We are here.
Hey. Most of us is here. Let's go like this. No, like
Nope,
this.
the other way.
Now we're here.
Hey!
Chirp, chirp.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Imperial Pulls. I'm
Hello,
Brian.
I'm still Joe.
And today we've got one of our fan favorite packs to open. We've got Bloomburrow.
Sure do. And just one pack. It's going to be a short episode tonight.
Yeah, we'll read each one a few times over. And no, we do have multiple packs. But yeah, we're opening Bloomburrow. This came out a little while back, and we really liked it. We reviewed it quite well.
Yep.
And a lot of our subscribers really liked it too. So people really responded to it. We were like, you know what? Let's just open some more.
Yeah, so every time that we've been going to buy cards, we'll grab one pack here, one pack there, and kind of build up. We got, what, a dozen packs tonight?
I think we have 12 packs to open tonight. So that's not a full box, but you know what? That's perfectly okay.
It's perfectly all right.
Yeah.
How was your week?
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good. As you know, I guess other people don't know.
Go on.
My contract at my job ended, so I am presently in between jobs. So, which is fine. I've got my feet on the ground. I'm putting out the feelers. It's all going to be fine.
And more shorts on the channel.
More shorts on the channel because I have time now. But I'm just really bored because there's not much to do. You don't have to go to work, and I didn't realize I liked it so much. But anyway, so that's what I've been up to. But I also I saw the Barbie movie this week. I hadn't seen it when it came out, so I watched the Barbie movie.
Have you seen Oppenheimer?
I did. I saw Oppenheimer in the theater.
Okay.
Intending to also see Barbie that summer. You know, Barbenheimer, if you remember that from a couple years ago.
Marketing schmozzle.
Yeah. But my wife and my daughter went to see it without me, and then I didn't want to take them because they'd already seen it, and I didn't.
You want to go by yourself to see Barbie?
I could have, but I didn't, and I just missed it. Like I kept meaning to go, and I didn't get to see it. And the other day, well, it was Easter, so we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. For Easter, I bought my daughter something she really wanted, she asked for, which was the LP, the vinyl record of the Barbie soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Picked it up at Small Pond Records, Midland, Ontario.
Small Pond.
Check them out. And that got me thinking about it again, and I mentioned to my friend that I hadn't seen it, and she was like, oh my God, we need to watch it right now. So we did. And you know what? It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I haven't seen it.
I liked it better than Oppenheimer.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer either.
I did not care for Oppenheimer.
No.
I know everybody says like, oh, it's so good and won all these Oscars and whatever. And I was like, I thought it was boring. And like, before you think that I just like love explosions and whatever, it had a famous explosion in it, and I still thought it was boring. So
the movie was a bomb.
It was a very, very well-made movie that I just found kind of dull given the subject matter. But that's just me. Anyway, but also it was Easter this week.
Easter.
So yeah, well, my mom made a big turkey, and we had a really nice dinner. And yeah, how about you? How was your week? How was your Easter? Or
Easter was good.
Yeah.
Kind of low key, which is always nice.
There was also one other thing we did this week that I was going to wait for you to talk about.
We did something this week?
We went to a giant concert.
Oh, God, we did! That's
you
right.
forgot?
It was a lot.
I know. We went to see a concert this week, Joe and I. In fact, that's why we didn't do a show last week.
Oh, that's right.
That's why the video
we
went
missed
up.
a show.
Last Tuesday, we went to see Franz Ferdinand in Toronto.
Yeah. A great Scottish band.
A terrific band. And I had never seen them live before. And it was really, really good show. But more to that, I'll let you explain.
Well, so as the regular viewers know, I design jerseys for musicians, and the drummer from Franz Ferdinand, Audrey Tate, is actually the first female to wear my jersey designs. So it was kind of special. So far. So, well, she'll always be the first.
Well, that's true. That's true. But not
the first so far.
Hopefully she won't be the only one for long.
No. And so I wanted to go down and meet her and thank her and everything else. So Brian and I went down to the city and went to see the show, and Audrey was kind enough to give us some after-show passes. So we thought, oh, well, we'll go there. And she texted me and said, these will also get you upstairs in the balcony, which is great. If you've ever been to History nightclub in Toronto, owned by Drake, and there's a section upstairs which is seating in the balcony because the floor is all standing room only. And we get up there, and I show the guy my sticker, and he goes, yep, over there behind the curtain. And then Brian and I got the VIP treatment for the whole friggin' night.
We had VIP tickets to this show. We didn't realize. So rather than standing on the floor level for 3 hours like a bunch of chumps, we had our own little table. And
9 people in there.
There was only 9 people in the lounge. We had our own table and chairs to sit at with a little candle. And we had a server who would come and bring us our drinks.
Basically private washrooms.
More or less. And, it was terrific.
Yeah.
And then
the band came out.
After the show, and we talked to Audrey for like 40 minutes.
A while.
Yeah. And we met some of the other members.
Alex came out, the singer,
Yeah, and all in all, just a terrific night. Yeah. And I had never been to History before, and it's a terrific venue if you're in the Toronto area.
And the opening act was fantastic.
Yeah, they were called the Telescreens, and I think, I could be wrong, but I hope that we hear a lot more from them in the future because they were quite good.
Yeah, check out Telescreens if you haven't yet. They were fantastic. Tons of energy, tons of vibe.
Good rock and roll energy. VIP for some VIP.
Oh, hello, Zach. Well, who's in tonight? We got Brian. Hey, that's you.
Hey!
Kimberly. Hey, you know what? It's Kimberly's birthday today.
Should we do something special?
Something very special.
Let's do it.
Happy birthday!
Sandstorm! Birthday Sandstorm!
Sandstorm!
That was just for you. Birthday Sandstorm!
Birthday Sandstorm.
Shall we crack these open or what?
Well, we're talking about Easter. Before we do that.
Oh, okay.
Also, we missed, there was Zachary and Leah in there too.
Mm-hmm, yep.
You're welcome. So you had turkey.
I did.
We had roast.
Like a roast beef?
Roast beef.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I missed this year? Was ham.
Yeah.
Didn't have any Easter ham.
If only there was a way for you to have ham right now.
There was a way for it. Oh, Brian, what's this?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I may have found some weird foods.
Exotic, I think you would say.
Sorry, yes. Some exotic foods, strange to us. If you can read this, you can't. This is potato chips, salty ham flavored. And we're going to try it.
Okay.
The first ingredient.
Is it ham?
It's not. It's potato snowflake whole powder.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So we're going to try this.
All right, we're going to try some. Should we open the beers too?
We should open the beers.
So that we can,
wash
just
it
in
down.
case. All right, so today we've got Quail's Brewery.
A local brewery.
Quail's. Yep. They're not far away. They're just between here and Rillia, I believe. Fiddlin' Field.
Yeah.
And that is a farm fresh beer pale ale.
Pale ale. So, established in 2020, these guys. When they were both invited for ham and scallop taters soon. Okay. Their scallop taters are really good.
I bet.
When Quail's went from just being brewing for their own restaurant and moved into the LCBO, I was one of the artists who got to design some of the concept work for their labels. Mine didn't go to final print.
Okay.
But I think there were 4 of us that were designing labels for it. So I have a soft spot for Quail's.
Yeah.
And quite enjoy their beer.
I know a couple people that work there, and they seem to really like it.
Yeah. So let's crack these open as a backup.
Let's do it. Try the beer first, and then we'll try the
ham chips.
The chips. Sorry, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't
party
take a
foul.
Second. Boom. Happy birthday, Kimberly.
Happy birthday.
That's perfectly good.
I like that. All right, you ready?
All right, let's do it, and then we'll open some packs because these people came here to see some adorable Bloomburrow.
What the hell?
What?
They're in another level.
What? Okay, you got to show this on the screen.
I'm gonna
show this on the thing.
On the thing here. What? So
okay.
These are just.
Hang on.
Wait. You ready for this?
Okay. What happens here? What is happening?
Hell?
Oh my God! That makes so much sense.
I live in the future now.
That makes so much sense. Why did nobody ever do that before?
They probably did, but not here.
Huh.
So it means the Pringles are a little smaller.
That's okay, but you know what? You can really smell the ham.
Oh my God! So if you're buying Lay's in China, is this how they come?
Is that Chinese? I'm sorry, I can't tell sometimes the different.
I don't know. In Asia.
Yeah.
Okay, you can definitely smell the ham. Brian, dig in. Happy birthday, Kim.
Okay, you want to switch the camera back?
Cheers.
So they can see our reaction. Actually, that's pretty good.
Definitely tastes like snowflake hole.
I don't know why I thought it was going to be bad, because it's just ham. Mm-hmm. But, like,
Salted
if they
ham.
were bacon flavor, I wouldn't be like, oh, weird. It's like, that's okay. That's
And then when I'm done with them...
Civilized.
Wow.
So civilized. And that's why they're going to rule the world soon. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, well, shall we open some packs?
It's better than the other choice I gave you tonight.
I wasn't going to eat that one.
It was either these, or I bought some octopus flavored Lay's.
No, thank you.
Brian said no.
No. Just looking at the bag, I was like, ugh.
They do have tentacles all over it. Mm-hmm. All right, why don't we get to business here?
All right.
And there's some Bloomburrow.
Bloomburrow, as you may remember, Bloomburrow is a set of Magic the Gathering where a lot of the characters are small, cuddly woodland creatures. We really enjoyed it last time, so let's do that again. I'm going to grab the Imperial knife. I'm going to put on my reading glasses.
Leah would like us to pass on the octopus flavor. I think she means like pass it to her, right? Is that what you mean, Kim?
Or pass on it.
No, I think she means like pass it to me.
Oh, well, you
I can tell by that barf face that she says pass them to me.
Well, they're not mine to give away, but you can have them as far as I'm concerned.
I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat them.
Maybe they're delicious. I don't know.
They probably are.
I don't know. All right, let's do some Bloomburrow here. All right, is that good framing there?
Yeah, for the most part. Let's see if we can pull it up a little bit to get it focused.
Is that better?
Yeah, that should be all right.
Okay. Druid of the Spade. Sky Skipper Duo. Look at that. It's a bird,
It's a bird and a
and a frog.
It's a bird frog.
This is so cute. Life Creed Duo. Also a bird. Take out the trash! And he's a panda. That's hilarious.
He's a trash panda.
He's a trash panda. Take out the trash. Deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you control a raccoon, you may discard a card. If you do,
So it says, is he a panda or a raccoon? He's a raccoon.
A
trash panda.
He's got to be a raccoon. Look at him.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Ravine Raider. That's cool.
He's a wizard.
Cindering Cutthroat. Black Form Harvester. Oh, for a brief second, I thought he was holding a ball of yarn.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not. That is a missed opportunity, Wizards. Hive Spine Wolverine.
Less of a cute animal.
It is pretty cool, though. Patchwork Banner. Thought Stalker Warlock.
Look at the shadow on him.
He's like, ah, ow.
He's a lizard but looks like a wolf in the shadow?
Maybe. He's just like, ow.
What's his title?
Ow.
He's a lizard warlock.
Lizard Warlock, obviously.
Oh, should have known.
Yeah. Gossip's Talent. Ooh. That is a class enchantment. Oh, we've got a rare here. We've got Legendary Creature, Mabel, heir to Cragflame. Look how adorable.
Yeah.
Look how adorable Mabel is. That is a mouse holding daisies.
So what we need to do, Brian, is make a deck that has mice and dragons.
Mice and dragons. We could do that.
We could totally do that.
I don't know if it would do well, but we can do it.
We could do that.
Maybe it will, especially if in Commander, I think it would work. And we got a swamp, basic land. We've got a shiny Bramble Guard Captain.
That's cute.
So cute. And a squirrel token. Look at that. Look at that guy. So yeah, we're already pretty cute. Look, Joe and I are some pretty manly men, would you say?
Cute AF though.
Yeah, you know, I love a monster truck as much as the next guy, but Bloomburrow, it's cute as fuck. And we don't even care if people know that we think it's cute and that we like it. It's adorable and I love it. Dire Sight. 3-tree Root Weaver. Oh, he's like a little mole guy.
Gosh, these are cute cards, Kim says.
They are cute.
Zach says it is cute AF.
Night Whirl Hermit. Carrot Cake.
What? I love carrot cake.
Carrot Cake. Oh my god. Somebody at Wizards was like, you know what card we should do? Carrot cake.
So you know, sometimes we shit on cards. We're like, you know what card they should do? This.
No,
Except now it actually is
somebody
great.
like thought of that.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like, sits on couch. What a great idea for a card, eh?
Yeah. Alania's Pathmaker. Is that a ferret?
Maybe.
I think it's a ferret.
Oh, it's an otter.
Oh, it says so right there. Well, ferrets are similar.
You ought to look at that.
I should. We've got Bark Form Harvester again, who is a shapeshifter, mind you. Hidden Grotto. Looks very nice. Curious Forager is a squirrel druid, obviously. Rabid
Look at those teeth.
That is an instant spell. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control.
Oh, look at the teeth, man.
Check it out. Love it. Wear Down. Hunter's Talent. Little guy. I love it. 3 Tree City. We've got a legendary land here. Rare. Whoops. Pardon me. My hands are not big enough today. 3 Tree City. Legendary land. As 3 Tree City enters, choose a creature type. Tap to add colorless mana. 3 and tap. Choose a color. Add an amount of mana of that color equal to the number of creatures you control of the chosen type. So if you've got a whole bunch of squirrels, I guess, or whatever, that could do you very well. We've got a cool forest land. We've got a little guy down there. We've got a Waxwane Witness, shiny, with flying and vigilance, and a Manifold Mouse token. There we go.
Sweet.
I'm going to try these glasses instead.
Try your glasses.
Ironically, I'm not close enough for the reading glasses, but I'm too far from my bifocals. I don't know. I also have a blister on my eye, so like I think...
A blister on your eye?
Did I not tell you that?
No.
I have a blister on the back of my eyeball, so sometimes when I look at straight lines, they look wavy.
That's from rolling your eyes too hard.
I'm surprised you don't have that. Yeah, and I went to a specialist, and they were like, it was like, hey, I got this thing on my eye, and should I be worried? And they were like, meh. They said, keep an eye on it. I was like, it's on the back of my eye.
That's right.
Anyway.
So keep your eye on it.
Yeah.
I do remember you telling me about the line. I didn't realize it was a blister.
Yeah. Roughshod Duo. This is like a Guardians of the Galaxy poster. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know why. It's because this is crooked. Oh. All right, we'll talk about that one after. Roughshod Duo, we've got Earthly Winter. Cash Grab. That's a bit of a pun. That is a squirrel with nuts in its mouth. It's got acorns in his mouth. Squiggly line in my fluid eye.
3 Tree City is $25.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we're putting a few spicy ones aside here. Bellowing Crier. Wah, ma,
Ma!
ma, I'm a frog. I'm a frog in the pond. Ma. Thistledown Players. Oh, they're mouse like bards. That's oh. Raccoon Rallier. Okay. 3 Tree Mascot. That's cool. Pond Prophet. Moonstone Harbinger.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah. Brazen Collector. Bright Blade Stoat.
He's a weasel.
Yeah, I caught a stoat on my trail cam last winter. They're hard to find because they blend in and whatever, but I caught them in the compost. Just on camera. I didn't actually catch it, but it was really cool.
They're not very tall, right?
No, they're like the size of a squirrel. Or maybe like a really big squirrel.
Short and stout.
Yeah. Stoat. This is Keen-Eyed Curator. This is a rare. It is a Raccoon Scout creature. So maybe I'll put that one aside if you want to take a look. Come on. We've got a forest. Ooh, a snowy forest. Agate Assault.
Something cool coming up
That is
behind
a
that?
shiny one. Is there? Art
Oh, it's just an
card.
art card.
Art card. We've got.
Did you sign art card?
Is that a? What is
bird?
that? I think it's a beaver. Or I don't. It doesn't say. Does it say on the back? Psychic Whirl. Well, whatever it is, we got one. There you go.
That's what we have.
Yep. I'm gonna take another sip of this
Sure.
fine beer. Now,
Quite delicious. Well done,
Joe,
Quailbird.
as you may know, as many of our viewers know, we are not sponsored by any beer company.
It's true.
Or any company whatsoever.
No.
We are merely beer
Enthusiasts.
enthusiasts. Here we go.
Now, if we can get Candy Funhouse to sponsor us, and they can send us squid flavored stuff and feet flavored stuff. And
Yeah. They could.
you said you're easy and cheap.
That's true. That's true. All right, next pack. We've got... Hang on, I gotta roll up my sleeves.
Why is the art card so ugly comparatively?
That's true, actually. That is a very good point, and I kind of agree with you. We've got Agate Assault again, but not shiny. This is Psychic Whirl. This is the card from the art card we just had that's really ugly, and it's indecipherable.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you know, they can't all be home runs. Rust Shield Rampager. Dire Downdraft. No, bird, watch out. There's a downdraft. Oh no, I'm going down. Guys.
You're special.
Guys.
There it is. Steven Seagal, everybody.
Sonar Strike. That's cool. Light Shell Duo.
They're cute.
They're adorable. Heaped Harvest. Mabel's Metal. There's Mabel again. And she's got metal, but M-E-T-T-L-E, like bravery, and not metal, M-E-T-A-L, like metal. Seed Glaive Mentor. Glaive! This is a mouse soldier token. Look at this badass mouse. Check him out. So cool. Harnesser of Storms. He is an otter wizard. Very, very cool. Stalking the Pantry. Look at that guy. He's so cute. Oh, we've got a rare here. We got Sunspine Lynx. That is cool. Look at that. That is an elemental cat creature. Players can't gain life. Damage can't be prevented.
Oh.
When Sunspine Lynx enters, it deals damage to each player equal to the number of non-basic lands that player controls.
And it's a 5/4.
And it's a 5/4, and it only costs 4 mana.
Wow.
So I think you could ruin somebody's day with that a little bit. I like that. That's interesting.
Zach, I'll sell it to you for 10.
We got Swamp, and we got a shiny Sonar Strike. That's cool. Another art card. This one is far less ugly. It says Run Away Together is the name of this.
Aww.
Isn't that cute? It's an otter and a frog, and they're friends in a boat. That's amazing. I love it. See, yeah, exactly, Kimberly. That is a good art card. Love it. All right.
This is such a nice set.
It's just fun. There's something to be said for that, you know? It's not like Pestilent Eye Gouger, which is also fun. Like, don't get me wrong, that is
It's
also
just not
very
adorable.
fun. But this is also fun in a different way. Treetop Sentries. Mind Spiral. Oh, sorry. Waxwane Witness. Agate Assault. Psychic Whirl. Rust Shield Rampager. Junkblade Bruiser. What was that about?
That one previous card.
Yeah, okay.
He's a Rampager.
All right, I'll allow it.
Give me that.
Junkblade Bruiser. That is a raccoon berserker creature who has trample. That's amazing. Head of the Homestead. Aww. Rabbit Citizen. When Head of the Homestead enters, create 2/1/1 white rabbit creature tokens. And then they will get killed instantly. Valley Rally. That's fun. Look at this guy. He's got a glowing... Is that a feather?
Feather?
That's cool. Overprotect. Target creature you control gets +3/+3 and gains trample, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn.
Is that a frog in a turtle shell?
That is... I don't know. I'm going to look up closer here in the camera. Is it? What? Blor's defenses are impervious. Blor the Impervious. Okay, fair enough. He's Blor the Impervious, apparently. Oak Hollow Village. Aw. We got a rare here. Legendary creature, Bat Cleric. Zoraline, Cosmos Caller. Has flying and vigilance.
B7. B7. Just call her.
Oh, got it.
Sometimes I have to explain the jokes. Folks,
it has flying and vigilance. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Whenever Zoraline enters or attacks, you may pay, looks like a white and a, I can't see, I think colorless 2 and 2 life. When you do, return target non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. That is cool.
Kim calls bingo.
Bingo! Bingo! Uncharted Haven. That is a non-basic land. And we've got a sword token. Chaos Lord can attack the first turn it comes into play on a side, except the turn it first comes into play. What?
That's chaotic.
I guess so. All right. How we doing here?
We're having a great time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. How's it going in the chat there? First of all, I want to thank everybody once again for joining us. We, as I said before many times, we really do appreciate people watching our show. There's a fine line between doing a live stream and just talking to no one in a room like idiots. So we appreciate that. And let us know, what do you think of Bloomburrow? Did you watch the previous episode, or is this the first time for you? And do you love it, or do you love it?
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, you didn't give me any other
I believe our previous Bloomburrow episode was the one that it conked out for some reason, and we had to do it again the next week.
Maybe.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it. I believe.
Love Bloomburrow.
Very nice art. Yes. Waterspout Warden. Bravekin Duo.
Cute.
Look how brave. Conduct Electricity. Glide Dive Duo. A couple of bats.
Kim says Bloomburrow is the best set they've come out with in a long time, other than Lord of the Rings, obviously.
You know what? I can't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I like it better than the Lord of the Rings set. I like Lord of the Rings, but I'm not like a super fan, you know? I prefer even this Bloomburrow set. Rust Shield Rampager, Heaped Harvest, Fountain Port Bell,
Ding.
Rabid Gnaw, that guy again, Wear Down, it's a beaver! Oh my god, it's a beaver with some birds. Do you remember? I just had a weird memory. Sorry, you know sometimes you give a weird flash memory from when you were little? Do you remember, what the hell was it called? Adventures, or Tales of the Green Fables. Fables of the Green Forest.
No.
It's on TVO. And I just remember the theme song was like, it's the green forest, the green forest. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah, now you remember.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. There was a blue jay and a fox and...
Fables of the Green...
I think it was called Fables of the... Does anybody remember that in the chat? Fables of the Green Forest? Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Is it?
Yeah. Huh. I don't know it was anime, but it was... I remember it being on TVO.
Huh.
Anyway, sorry, I just had a weird flashback. Hunter's Talent. Like, this would be a good tattoo right here, wouldn't it? Look at it. If you had a tattoo of that, you'd never get tired of it. No, that's not it.
That's the
oh,
TVO
that's
intro.
the TVO logo. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Oh, is this happening? It's happening.
Is it?
Whoa.
I remember the theme song very well. I don't remember the visuals.
This is like the Bloomburrow cartoon. Just give them some swords.
That's right.
Amazing.
I don't remember that, but I mean, I remember the theme song, but not the video.
We got Kidnap. This is a rare Kidnap, aura, enchantment. And look, it is a little raccoon sleeping on a cloud.
But that cloud has claws.
Yeah, and there's a guy behind it who's like kidnapped them. But it's still adorable. Here. Oh, we've got another rare. We've got legendary creature,
Lura.
elemental bear, Lurma, bellow of the woods. Whoa. Yeah, I guess this whole set would be completely useless if one character had a gun. Like just one, and not even a big gun, just a normal sized gun.
Like Bob the Hunter.
Yeah.
If we're comparing to old school stuff, you're going to want Secret of Nim or Once Upon a Forest.
Ooh. We've got Splash Lasher.
Splash
This is
Lasher.
Shiny Frog Wizard. And we've got
that's a
we've
good
got
one
the
to
art
get.
card of the sleeping
Look how
raccoon.
cute that is.
Look at it. It's a little menacing with the eyes behind him, but don't look at that. Just look at that part. Look how cute. Look how cute.
I appreciate we've got our price guide here, too. Thanks, Zach.
Yeah,
That's,
this is pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing all right in these pulls.
Yeah. It's so adorable. I agree, Kimberly. So cute, but also menacing.
Yeah.
You know, when my daughter was a toddler.
She was cute but menacing.
That's right. I was going to say, I took her to see Trolls, the movie Trolls, in the theater. I don't know if you've seen it, but there are these big creatures, and they eat trolls. And so the one guy is like, I'm gonna eat a troll. And okay, so this one's coming up. It had everything at the front, and this might be interesting. Let's just Anyway, she was so scared of the movie Trolls that we didn't finish the movie, and I had to take her home.
And that was the Justin Timberlake acid trip movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
For children. But yeah, there's a part where you're meant to think that the guy eats one of the trolls, and if you've seen a movie before, you know that he didn't, but when you were little, you haven't seen a movie before, and she was freaked out, and she was crying on my shoulder, and I was like, well, I don't want to watch this, so why don't we just leave? So we did, which is unfortunate. Scales of Shale.
So sorry, you're saying this pack's all weird?
Yeah, they were laid out with the art card out here and like this, and anyway, and these shiny ones are in the front.
Huh.
So I don't know if that means anything or not.
Are they all shiny?
We've got Scales of Shale. Whoops, we've got a shiny.
Did we get a god pack?
No, I looked already. We've got Thunder Trap Trainer. This is our rare here. We've got an Otter Wizard. That's very cool. There we go. Gossip's Talent. Jolly Gerbils. Oh, he gave him a fish. He's like, here's a giant fish, and for him, that's so much bigger than a normal fish. Night Fisher. That's cool. That is a fisher bird catching a fish.
4 or 5.
Yeah. 3 Tree Scribe. He's cool. Take out the trash. Junk Blade Bruiser. Heaped Harvest.
Can I see that Junk Blade Bruiser? That looks a lot like an artist I know.
Okay.
But,
Uncharted
Haven. It's not.
Carrot Cake. We've
Wow.
got Shore Up. And an art card, we've got this bat thing, Star Charter.
Is it right side up or upside down? If it's a bat. I guess that's right side up.
I think it is the way it goes, yeah.
Okay, Brian, I've never seen this before.
What's that?
Look at the cost up top.
Oh.
They're split.
Yeah.
So does that mean it can be either or?
Maybe. I can't remember. I know I've seen it before, but it's not
Oh, Zach says yes.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that that's correct, but yeah, that's I'm pretty sure. That's really neat. All right, I'm gonna have a sip here.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is nice. We only had a dozen packs, but we still have 5 left.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well.
Hopefully everybody else is enjoying this, because I know we are.
Well, we've done this show, what? This is episode
82.
82, so we've done 81 other episodes, and a lot of them, I mean, we stand behind our episodes, but I'm going to be honest, there's some sets that we've opened in the past that were less than stellar. I mean, that's the whole point, is we learn as we go. But, well, now, see, this one also has them backwards.
Weird.
All right, well. Intrepid Rabbit, token creature, not a toking creature. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Intrepid Rabbit, Stormcatch Mentor, shiny.
Fun.
Yeah, that's really fun. Look at that guy. Look at that friggin' guy. We got a mountain.
Also a cool art.
Also very cool.
Land.
We've got a frog wizard creature, Dream Dew Entrancer. This is rare. Ooh, look at you on the ball.
Mr. Sandman.
That guy's cool. We got Bandit's Talent.
We do, but nobody else does.
Oh, well. Let it focus. Brr. Hey guys, you like the back of my hand? Now you can know me like the back of my hand.
Oh, it tried. We'll get there. We always do. I've looked at replacing this one, Brian, because it's a wonky one. All right.
We can, okay, hang on. Come on. Okay, this guy's just going to look into the camera, and then he's going to hop away. There we go. Bandit's Talent. Seed Glaive Mentor. Heartfire Hero. Spellgire. He's a spell guy. War Squeak. That's adorable. Bumbleflower's Share Pot. Aw, Bumbleflower. You share your pot with everyone. Druid of the Spade. Raccoon Rallier.
No.
That's pretty good, actually. Agate Blade Assassin. That is a lizard assassin. I mean, how can you not love this set?
It's great.
Thistledown Players and Finch Formation. Very, very cool. Pass that over there. We've got, holy shit, we still got 4 packs left. That's
These
great.
packs are reproducing like rabbits.
Oh my god, yeah.
So, Kimberly, how's your birthday?
Oh yeah. Doing something fun, I hope.
What's more fun than this?
I know. Paw Patch Recruit! Token creature. Rabbit Warrior. We got a shiny Warren Elder. These are all bunnies. They are
bunny.
That is a Rabbit Cleric. There is strength in numbers, yes. More importantly, there is joy. Oh, that's so cute. We got an island. That's really cute. Season of Gathering. This is a rare as well. Is that? It's not mythic, is it? I can't remember. I never remember the colors.
Gold.
We've got Rabbit Warrior Seasoned Warren Guard. Look at that
Which
guy.
they are definitely better tasting when they're seasoned.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Kim says it's going great. She's watching some Bloomburrow, actually.
Oh, excellent.
I was watching some Bloomburrow.
Repel Calamity. Oh, that's that flaming wolf guy thing. Destroy target creature with power or toughness 4 or greater. And costs 2. That's really neat. Wix Patrol. Bramble Guard Captain. Come on, guys, we can do this. Rabbit Response. Mind Drill Assailant. Rust Shield Rampager. There's that raccoon again, I think. Alania's Pathmaker. savor.
Wow, that's cool.
That is cool.
Just a cool perspective.
And there's, I don't know if you can see from where you are, there's a reflection of a squirrel in the eye.
So is this a lizard of some sort, probably? Who's going to eat a squirrel?
It must be. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Create a food token. Edibility is in the eye of the beholder. Interesting.
So if you play a -2/-2 on somebody, and they're only a 1/1, do they die or do they go to -1/-1 at the end of the round?
No, the -2/-2 is for their power and toughness,
Right.
not their life. So, well, right. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
Zachary?
I'm not sure. Wax Wayne Witness, Dire Downdraft. I think I was getting confused with Genesis for a second. I was like, no, they got a power. Oh, right, they don't have that.
Different game.
It's a different game. Oh, no, it's in their awareness. You hate it every time I do that, right?
Every time.
Every single time.
Every time.
Have I ever cut one?
Yeah.
Have I ever cut a card?
Oh, sorry.
We all know.
We all know.
Yeah. There is an episode of this show.
Sorry, Zach says if the debuff is more than life, he thinks they die.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry, Brian, what were you going to say?
I was going to say somewhere in our back episodes, I won't tell you which one, there is a very audible fart. I won't say which one of us did the fart. I won't say what episode it is, but if you're ever watching an old episode, you might. I think it was a gameplay episode. That's all I'm going to say.
And I tried to mute it.
He tried to mute it. I tried to like stand back so it wasn't going to be whatever, but it is completely audible in the episode, and I sometimes will just watch it and laugh and laugh. All right, we got art card. Oh, look at this friggin' guy. Look at that friggin' guy. He's like Bane. That is...
I was born in the burrow.
That is Ink Eyes, Servant of Oni. That is really cool. I like that.
That'd make for a cool poster.
Yeah, it would. Ravine Raider. Plains. Adorable. Fecund Green Shell.
Huh.
This is an elemental turtle creature. And is a rare. So, there we go. Paw Patch Formation. Lily Splash Mentor. The Plains card was gorgeous. Yes, absolutely. In fact, all of the lands they have are just spectacular. I love it. But you're right. The Plains one is like... it's the most Bloomburrow of the set. Lily Splash Mentor is a frog druid. Hive Spine Wolverine. I think we saw that earlier. Huskbusker Swarm. That's neat. That's an elemental insect.
Oh.
Ugh.
So that's not one insect. That's a whole swarm of them.
That is a swarm of insects, my friend.
Swarm of huskbuskers.
It's 6/6, but it costs 8 to play. This spell costs 1 less to cast, though, for each creature card you own in exile and in your graveyard. So this might be a good one. I mean, you can use it in different things, but I would use it in Commander. And it has Menace and Death Touch.
Late game?
Yeah, because by then you would have presumably more cards in exile and in your graveyard. If you at the beginning you would have fewer.
Yeah.
Also, you would not be able to ramp up to 8 mana that early in the game. So yeah, this would be a very late game.
I forget you don't start with all that stuff.
No, I know, right?
Talking about Genesis. Yep.
We've got the Lizard Assassin, Cindering Cutthroat. I wish they would make a Bloomburrow show, like a cartoon. I would watch that. I would watch the hell out of that.
Bloomburrow.
Treetop Sentries. Squirrel Archer, obviously. Take out the trash. I'll say that every time. Bonebind Orator. Squirrel Warlock Bard. Holy moly, he's a lot of things. Crumb and Get It. Interesting. Dazzling Denial. And Nocturnal Hunger. You ever get Nocturnal Hunger? You ever just wake up in the night and you're just hungry? Have you ever do that?
Yeah.
I remember as a kid always having a bedtime snack. I don't know about you.
Yep.
And I don't really do that anymore. But sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, Damn. I'm
Apples and
hungry.
popcorn. That's our go-to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah?
Yep.
That's a good one.
Not necessarily both at the same time, but not never both at the same time.
Huh. Not going to eat ham chips. By the way, those chips, they tasted fine, but I have burped it several times now,
And they are...
and they come back strong. I don't know. All right, this is our second to last pack, the penultimate pack. Coruscation Mage, that is a creature, token creature, otter wizard.
Now, why is the top different than that? What's different about that card?
It is a token.
Oh, it's a token.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's why it has that on the
Yes.
back.
Yep.
But usually they're at the back, so that's probably
Right.
why you're thinking that.
It's all wonked up.
Bellowing Crier. Ma!
You hear what he's saying?
Ma! Did you just rickroll us?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did not even tell me he had that sound effect, so I got rickrolled too. We got a shiny Bellowing Crier. We've got an island, which is beautiful. Look at it. Like, these would make good posters for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, wow. We've got Alania, Divergent Storm, legendary creature, Otter Wizard. Very, very cool. I don't think we opened this one
This
yet.
is I love the islands.
The islands are great. So this is a legendary creature. This is a rare, so I'm going to put that aside. We've got Bright Blade Stoat again. Am I off the thing? I can just move. I mean,
I know.
Daring Wave Rider. Oh my God, he's surfing. Aw, adorable. Blooming Blast. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Ravine Raider. That guy looks like he's having a good time. Pond Prophet. 3 Tree Root Weaver. Oh, he's a mole.
Kim says, has anyone else noticed the lands have specific species in the same position?
That's
For
right.
example, island, I believe, have frogs exploring different islands. Forests have bunnies. Oh.
Yeah, I did notice that. Maybe we should pull some of those
Yeah.
out there.
Let me yoink some lands here while you're doing that.
Here, I think I got the
There's
one.
the snake. That's the one that we saw the reflection of the squirrel's eye.
Oh, which one? Might of the
Might
Meek?
of the meek.
Oh, very cool. We've got Life Creed Duo. Pearl of Wisdom. That is an otter,
Named Pearl.
presumably. Dagger Fang Duo. They are a couple of mice. Oh, rats, I guess. They're rats. The Death Touch rats. And Pileated Provisioner. That is a bird scout. It is a woodpecker. Flying. When Pileated Provisioner enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control without flying. There you go. That's pretty cool. All right, Joe, we've got one more pack.
Amazing.
Is there anything you hope that we open in here?
No, because they're all friggin' adorable.
They are all friggin' adorable. Remember that video I showed you a while ago about the guys who find the really cute house?
Oh, yeah. That's what these are.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
this is. They're just like, whoa, look at that house. It's really cute. And then these guys go inside and they're just like, oh my God, look how cute it is. Got macrame planters. There's a dog wearing a sweater. The guy has a pig as a pet. It's so cute.
I considered getting a couple of collector boosters for this episode, but I'm glad I didn't,
No?
because these don't need that kind of hype.
No, it's great. Although it would be fun, but they
Yeah.
are costly, and this is
These are
really fun.
just fantastic.
All right, this is the last one here, the last pack. So here we go. Banishing Light. Might of the Meek. Starlit Soothsayer. That is a bat cleric. Ooh, High Stride. Look at this guy. Is he a rabbit, I guess?
Yes.
That's cool. Dazzling Denial. Saver. Nettleguard. Heartfire Hero. Peerless Recycling. There's our raccoon friend again. Excuse me. Blacksmith's Talent. Ooh. Oh, we got a rare here. We've got Thunder Trap Trainer.
That's a nice looking card.
That is an otter wizard creature. We got another rare here. We've got Innkeeper's Talent. Very, very cool. Here's another Plains. This is a different one than we had earlier, I think.
Could be. There's a land pile right here.
Yep, here, I'll put that there. We've got a shiny Head of the Homestead. We saw that earlier, but not shiny. And finally,
and
a
they're
food
like
token.
super pastel colors too.
Yeah, it's like a Beatrix Potter book.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Brian, there's a bunch of lands.
Yeah, so we've opened all our packs here, but since we're on the subject, I'm going to put this knife away so I don't make a mistake. These are some of the lands in the, Bloomburrow, and as Kimberly was pointing out, we've got our little dude down here. Let's see where the other planes are. I thought there was another plane that was different. Oh no, I guess it's the same. I just remembered it different. So we've got. Oh no, it is. Different. It is different. Yep. We've got a different.
Some plants growing.
Some plants different.
Yeah.
Looks like a different season maybe or something. That's interesting, huh? We got the swamp here, and we've got another guy in the bottom left. Is there another swamp? Here's a swamp, a different one, same framing. But a different image.
Zach and Kim both say different seasons, yeah.
Yeah, I would say they're different seasons for sure. I don't know if we need the non-basic lands for this, because they're going to be... Hang on.
Yeah, I just pulled.
Yep, totally, totally. We got forest here. We've got a winter forest.
Oh, see, that's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm. Right there. So these are... it's sort of like notice the difference. So I think these ones are all the same, but that one is different. That is very cool. I'm just pushing those up. Oops. A mountain. We only have the one mountain, really. Believe it or not, just the one today. But nevertheless, whoops, we've got our little dude there.
Squirrel.
Maybe in the mountain there's no seasons. I don't know. And finally, island. We have two different islands. Here, I'm going to hold them up so they don't glare so much. But you can see clearly they're different seasons.
The sunset, the sunrise.
The sun is different, but there's always the little dude at the bottom right.
Yeah.
It's all framed.
That's super cool. What a neat touch.
No, I love it. It's terrific. Wonderful.
Brian, what do you think?
I still think it's great. I hope everybody at home does too. Those are my favorite.
Oh, those are my faves. The islands.
Oh, my faves, the islands. Sorry, I just couldn't read it from here.
I framed them all.
I wonder. If you look somewhere, I bet you that is a thing you can do. I remember Jason used to have some lands that were poster sized from an older set, of course.
Yep.
But they really look nice, and I believe he has them up in his home now. If the Genesis live stream is any indication, I've seen them in the background, so they're very, very cool. But yeah, that's great. I love Bloomburrow. I think I want to buy more of it.
Yeah,
because I really like it. So anyway, we hope that you liked it. It seems like everybody in the chat has been enjoying it. If you did, let us know. Give us a like. Do you like Bloomburrow? Give us a like.
Do you like us?
You know what? I always used to wonder watching YouTube. Why do they keep telling me to like and subscribe? I know how YouTube works. You don't have to keep telling me. But now that we're doing a YouTube show, I'm like, please hit like and subscribe.
We were at 122 followers recently. We lost 2 of them.
We did, but
we're back to 121.
We're back to 121.
Yep.
2 people just couldn't see the vision.
They were bots.
They were probably bots.
Yeah. So I think we're only 880 away from reaching our goal of 1,000.
Yep. So if you know 900 people that you think would like our channel, please let them know that they can subscribe to us.
Where can they find us?
Well, you can find us in a number of places, Joe. I'm glad you asked. First and foremost, you can reach us privately by email at hello@imperialpolls.com.
We make a hell of a team.
We do make a hell of a team. hello@imperialpolls.com. You can email us directly if you want to ask a question or you have a comment, or maybe you're a huge beer company and you want to sponsor us. That's not impossible.
Not impossible.
There was a YouTuber that I like. He does film criticism, and he always wears like elaborate sweaters. And then one day he offhandedly said he would like a sweater sponsor, and then he got 2 of them.
Really?
And they send him sweaters that he can wear on the show, which is hilarious. But anyway, I digress. You can reach us there by email, hello@imperialpulse.com. But that's not the only way that you can reach us. You can also reach us on the socials at TikTok, Facebook, Discord, and the brand new Blue Sky.
Can we still say brand new?
Comparatively to the others, yeah. And some people may not still be in on it, but Blue Sky is pretty cool. We do post there a lot. So if you want to follow us on any of those, please consider doing so.
Please do, yeah.
If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, you know, it only takes a second. It's right there below.
It barely hurts.
It doesn't hurt at all. So please do that. And yeah, let us know what you think of Bloomburrow. If there are any cards, they don't have to be Magic. They could be any game at all that you might want to see us open. Let us know. We're always looking for suggestions. Yeah, we hope that you have a great week.
We're working on some jank right now, aren't we?
We are assembling some jank for another Jankapalooza.
If you don't know what that is, you will love it. I promise.
Yeah.
Look back at our old videos for Jankapalooza. It's just a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun where we open some real janky stuff, and it's one of my favorite things.
Some gold, some not gold.
It's one of my favorite things to do is open jank. So hopefully we'll get to that soon. Maybe even next week. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Do we have enough jank yet?
We have to have enough jank for a whole episode, so we're working on that. But
Zachary says, jank packs!
Jank! Ma! Hey, Ma! It's jank! Anyway, it's Tuesday night and you want to go to bed. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Happy birthday, Caleb.